I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code issue, I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping, I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking still ain't nothing left.
It's your boy Reality Run Bullard. Another episode of the Reality Run with my co-host
Boss Hog 215 _ Reality Realm. Hey, listen, people. I mean, do y'all want this gift card or not? Like, I'm kind of confused. We told y'all at 6K subscribers, we're going to give out this gift card. Who knows? It could be 25, it could be 50, it could be 100. We don't know yet until y'all actually get us up to this number. Now, my whole thing is this, man. First of all, I was talking to my man Ryan or whatever. We had a couple things to discuss, and we're giving y'all some exclusive content right now. First thing is we're going to start this off with some touching points. Why did the judge drop third-degree murder off of the guy Derek Chauvin from the George Floyd murder? I just want to know. How do you feel?
You know what? It's one of them kind of situations, brother, where you look at it and, matter of fact, just about anybody that looks at it, you know why things are happening. You don't want to say it. You don't want that. It's one of them say it ain't so kind of situations, but you know damn well it is. It's on that level right there. Like, unfortunately, when things like this happen, and what's really unfortunate is that things like this happens too damn much.
Yeah.
I can go all the way back to the Trayvon Martin situation, man. Going back to that.
Real shit.
When that popped off, and when I saw how long that shit was dragging out, I said, you know what? That bitch ass motherfucker is not getting booked. I knew it. I felt it in my bones because it was taking too long. Some shit is just, you don't need to hear all of the brass facts. You just hear it. All you need is the main idea, and you get the book. You feel me? That's how it is with certain situations. And in this one, I mean, we all saw what happened. Any charges he had levied against him and anybody that was involved in that situation, that shit should have stuck. It should have stuck like a fly to fly. You know what I'm saying? So to drop that charge or any other charge and stick around, as fucked up as that is, it might be the tip of the iceberg. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying, brother. Like, just to do that, it speaks volumes. It speaks volumes. And if you think things have been going awry in society up to this point, man, you probably ain't seen nothing yet.
Honestly, whatever. And we've been talking about this from when we first started recording. Telling people, hey, man, listen, something else is going to happen. Something else is going to happen. Something else is going to happen. The way I feel is like this. This, like you said, this is minuscule to exactly what should happen. I'm gonna give you a story or whatever, and I didn't tell you this, whatever. So my girl, whatever, was up in Bristol, PA today, and almost got into a fisticuff with a white lady. Reason being is because of the fact, whatever, the white lady came behind her back, whatever. She's in a dollar store, Dollar Tree, whatever, just getting ins and outs, whatever. And she goes ahead and attempts to like breeze past or whatever. Was, oh, I'm not social distancing right now. So my girl calls me immediately like, yo, like, it's something going on up here. And I'm like, what? So I'm on the phone with her or whatever. The lady goes into other aisles, BLM, because there was black people in the store. BLM, BLM, BLM. We matter too. But then how fucking honky at, oh, damn, her ass, whatever, decides to go ahead, whatever, and run out the store, whatever, when another group of black people, whatever, was in the back, but she was screaming at, whatever, and see, oh, we should just roll on her. So why are you running out the store? And truth be told, whatever, my girl, she carried one of them utility knives, whatever. And I was like, yo, you didn't stab her. That was my whole thing. She was like, no, I didn't. I'm all right, cool. Like, I'm making sure you're all right. Like, if you had to, do what you got to do. But at the same time, whatever, be smart. You know what I mean? Like,
see, you know what, man? It's always going to be somebody around that's going to push the envelope. It never fucking fails. That's why for real, anytime when you get up and you get dressed and you walk out your front door, good fucking luck, because you don't know who you gonna run across.
You never know what's going down.
You just don't know, man. And it's because for her to be out, I mean, you're in a store. You yourself, you're not black, but you're walking around the aisles of this store yelling out BLM and we matter too. I mean, that's just like saying you want smoke with black people. Like that's the way my girl took it. She kind of was like, damn, like she's like, did I do something wrong? I should have. I was like, no, like just let that go for right now. Like, let it go. Because you know what, though? You'll be the person on the fucking news, whatever. Person gets stabbed by such and such, whatever, by this black person or whatever. And then, you know, X, Y, and Z. She just said whatever. You can't do that. Like I told you, you can't do that, man. You just got to relax. When I say I had to talk her down for like a half an hour, and I'm like, yo, just relax. Like, you want me to come where you at? She was like, no, let me just chill out. Let me just relax. Just talk to me. So I talked her down, but it's like, yo, like, this shit is getting crazy, man. And I blame it on this election too, man. It's like everybody's hedging their bets on certain things happening, but it's like, yo, like, come on, are you serious? Oh yeah, the election is definitely playing a part, and
yeah,
like, you know,
really heightened, yo, really heightened.
You got a lot of people who I mean, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I've been saying it to anybody I know privately. So I'm gonna say it here. I'm not saying, and please, anybody that hears this, don't take this way. I'm not saying that I'm in support of old boy reeing up for a second round.
Yo, I think I know where you're going, yo. I think I know where you're going.
I think he's going. I think he's gonna, and I don't see. I couldn't even begin to tell you what's coming, but I think something is definitely coming. I think it's something in the air. I think that he already knows that he got this shit in the bag.
That's the reason why he just talking crazy. He don't care.
Right.
He's talking crazy.
I don't believe. I mean, and for the record, you know, anybody. Yes, I did vote. So don't come to me with that shit. All right, well, you got to vote. I did too. I voted. I handled that. But
I did too.
At the same time, I just understand the world that I live in, and I learn from past experiences. And when I could think of a couple of other presidential elections where shit just got all kinds of fraud. So you're not gonna tell me that the possibilities of it getting fraud again ain't there. Nobody's gonna convince me of that. So again, can I sit here and say what I think is going to happen? No, I can't. I have no fucking clue. But I do think something's going to go down. And I think a lot of people.
Something is going to be a ride. You're going to smell something.
For sure.
Bottom line.
It's not going to be.
You know what, though? This is what we're going to do, bro. This is what we're going to do. We're going to leave that at that, whatever. Because we didn't got, I mean, you know, we got to get through this episode, whatever. But we both on the same page.
For sure. For sure.
Second thing is whatever, NSARS. I want to get in this real quick. I'm just going to touch on it lightly or whatever.
No doubt.
Definitely over in Africa, whatever, which if nobody doesn't know, which is the biggest continent on this earth. Just throwing it out there.
If they follow us, they know because you put them on there before.
Oh, all right. Maybe so, whatever. But however, I'm saying it again. They're going through a situation where it's like crooked police or whatever. The same thing when you're going over here or whatever. But it's a little bit deeper over there. It's a little bit deeper.
Right.
So, you know, I understand the whole NSARS things or whatever. And, you know, I'm behind it. I actually like it or whatever. Because they get treated way worse than we do over here. We have voices. We speak out, whatever. You know, we go through things, whatever. Over there, it's kind of like, shut up and you're going to die.
You know what? You know, apart from news clippings and apart from what I read online and shit, the eye opener for that whole situation to make me know just how deep it is, I'm starting to see women that live in Nigeria posting on the gram.
Oh, I know a couple of them.
That they are willing.
Or they used to live in Nigeria.
They want to come here and just be somebody's wife just to get the fuck from over there. So that tells me all I need to know. Like I don't need to know too much else. Like they like literally like, yo, look, if you want a wife or just get me the fuck out of here. And that's heavy. That's heavy right there, bro.
It's real. Like it's really real. Like when I was looking at the protests, whatever, they were protesting. Okay, and we did our shit over here, whatever. When it was protesting, it was AK rifle sounds going off over there. People was really getting lined up with AKs.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Because the cops over there, they don't carry that handgun shit. They straight with the strap with the AKs and all that type of shit, whatever. So if you getting gunned down, you getting separated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I heard it, I'm like, damn, like that shit is real. Like that's actually, I said it was fucked up. It's fucked up, whatever, because you know what? All y'all do is whatever, y'all trampling over each other. And at the end of the day, whatever, that's still somebody that you can relate to. It's crazy. It's really crazy, man. Like, if I look over here, whatever, even just in trade, whatever. If I sell you a PS5, you give me a PS4, I give you a couple bucks, whatever. Okay, cool. A 6-year-old might come down the street and shoot me in the fucking head with an AK and take everything, whatever else I got. It's a different lifestyle. It's a different lingo.
No doubt.
And that's why I tell everybody, like, oh, y'all tough, whatever. Fuck, go in the military. Go to Africa, shit. Go to these other countries and see how they live.
Well, see, that ain't nobody gonna put themselves in a situation where they know they're gonna get exposed. You know what I'm saying? Like all that I'm the toughest.
Yeah, but I mean,
right out the window, brother.
But if you kill a gorilla or whatever, go ahead, man. Be that. Just be that.
Oh yeah, I agree.
They ain't playing with 9mm. They ain't playing with 40 calibers. They're not playing with 50 caliber handguns, whatever. They playing with AKs and SK, all types of crazy ass shit, whatever, like that. We lust to get.
Which is why that when it's time for the gorillas to engage in guerrilla warfare, they gonna put the bananas down, and that's reality.
It is what it is, man. You heard it first here. All right. So let's move on to another topic as well, man. Is the snitch label often misused? I already knew this was coming.
You know what? Nah, I know. See, you don't know because I know what you thinking, and it ain't gonna be all that. All I'm gonna say is this: hell yeah, I get sick. Me personally, it irritates me because I believe that I would say maybe 98% of the motherfuckers that use that shit online are bitch made motherfuckers anyway. You know what I'm saying? So like,
sure.
You out here labeling somebody a snitch, a rat, man, you ain't battle tested. You ain't never been interrogated. You ain't never stood up and stood tall in the face of some shit. You know, I've heard cats say of late, but this is real. You really don't know what to say you would do in a certain situation until you face it.
That's real, yo.
And I've heard that, and the more I hear it, the more true those words ring.
No, that's the realest shit anybody can ever say. Like, because you don't know. Like, you either go animal, or you might say, you know what? Nah, the situation ain't for me.
I will say this though, and speaking about myself, and I see.
Wait. First of all, if we even say you got a problem, but go ahead.
This right here is for the.
That just killed all that, but go ahead.
This is an insider. BD don't fold. BD don't fold.
I don't know that inside joke. We got to talk about that off camera. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. You got to pull my coattails to that one. But no, like when you think about it though, whatever, it's like some shit, whatever. It depends on what it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, speaking from my aspect, whatever, it depends on what it is. If some shit going on, whatever that I know from the rip, cool. I'm already prepared for that shit, whatever. Some shit I'm walking into, like I ain't got nothing to do with that, whatever. However, that's my folks. I'm a ride. Now, if y'all riding, I'm gonna ride. If y'all not riding, I'm not riding.
No doubt.
That's the way I look at it.
I feel like people put a lot into that. And see, and this is what's always irritating me about that kind of shit on the real. Motherfuckers make exceptions for certain cats. Because it's motherfuckers out here right now that quote unquote snitched, but everybody's still swinging from their dick. Yeah, I mean, they still the man. They still want to go to every party that's related to them. They still want to be affiliated. They want to take pictures and post it and all of that shit and get champagne sent to the table so they can toast it. See, this is the kind of shit that gets on my fucking nerves, bro.
Bro. But here's the whole thing, whatever. All that shit is just front money. A lot of niggas will sit up there, whatever, and buy the champagne, whatever, to make sure everybody that's around them is cool. That shit ain't because you got it like that, whatever. It's like, all right, damn. Now what I'm going to do tomorrow?
Well, I mean, shit, hell yeah, I know that. These motherfuckers, like, man, listen. A lot of motherfuckers, there's a reason why you see them sporadically in the club. They got to save up a couple of checks so they can go there and make it look good. You know what I mean? Look, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just speaking on the fact that some cats get crucified verbally by any and everybody, and they probably didn't even say much because, okay, if something you said led to somebody getting booked, okay, hey, you snitched, you ratted on that. You did that. But if somebody asks you, that's just like a motherfucker say, hey, what block is this? You say, it's Broad Street, man. What you mean? Now that's the most famous street in Philadelphia. It's Broad Street. Like we on Broad Street. Like this. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm running down 5th and Broad. Hey man, you snitched. What the fuck?
See, you know, the problem that I have with the whole snitching thing is whatever. It's like, all right, so when people get in business with people, no matter what type of business it is, if you know it's illegal, you know who you can trust, or you think you know who you can trust, whatever, and who you can't. If there's any inkling, whatever, any inkling, you throw the scent off. But the problem that I have, whatever, it's like, damn, I know Joe Blow from down the street, and I'm gonna put him in this game. What the fuck you think he gonna do? It might make you money, but as you said, is he a stand-up guy? No, he's probably not. He just in it for the money. So when that shit folds, and he start getting questioned, yeah, such and such did it. Yeah, I give you all the information you want. And that's the problem with the fucking... That's been the problem with the game, I think, even before anybody even started getting into it, whatever. It's not controlled by us. It's controlled by the government. Bottom line. They're going to put as much possible pressure as they can to make sure you give up whoever you got to give up. And I bet you one thing, whatever, whoever is making them the most money, it'd be cool. I've seen that shit, bro. I've seen that shit like with my own eyes. Like, how the fuck did you just, and then, oh, wow, okay. I know to stay clear from you.
If you are running around out here ratting and you getting bad press as a result of it, you deserve everything you get. But at the same time, a lot of these motherfuckers, most of these motherfuckers, they're so quick to, oh, he a rat, he ratting, he snitching, he telling. You need to shut the fuck up. I mean, you just shut the fuck up. Because, like I said, I know for a fact, if I had $1 to my name, and I could bet that $1 so I can get me 2, I'd bet it in a heartbeat that under pressure, you'll fold like aluminum.
I know some people who, and I ain't gonna bring them name. I know some people who actually have taken some shit, whatever, and it's like, I'm not gonna do that. But as you just said, whatever, I'm gonna say 6 times out of 10, niggas gonna fool. I know a few niggas let them like, yeah, nah, I ain't doing that, whatever. I'm gonna see the nigga when I get out.
I think it's higher than that. I think it's more like 8 out of 10. Because I just, brother,
during these days, whatever, you know, me and you grew up in a different era too. So.
Right. Yeah, because I'm aware of it. I'm aware of too many situations. Niggas, motherfuckers be playing it one way as long as they not in them bracelets. But the minute they get that jewelry on,
the wrong jewelry. The wrong jewelry, baby.
They get that jewelry on, get in that room, and it's like, oh man, you start warming the fuck up like me.
Oh shit.
I'm about to get my thing on. I'm just saying, brother.
I ain't mad at you, Pittman. I ain't mad at you at all, whatever. I ain't mad at you at all, man. I'm just saying, like, you know, I know a few stand-up guys, whatever, and shit, whatever, but with them stand-up guys, whatever, when you think about it, they probably wish that they did do that. Because, like, now I'm sitting.
No doubt.
And if this guy fell off, or if this guy never looked out for me, whatever, X, Y, and Z, it's like, now I'm stuck.
It's a downside to everything. Because, like you said, because if you're a stand-up guy, now you sitting for the duration. And at the end of the day, when you look at society right now, where they at, man, these motherfuckers out here really, I mean, yeah, they still throw that label around, but they don't give a fuck about that. They really don't.
Yo, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, but I don't really think that they do, whatever. It's more or less like, oh, he a rat. But you 2 days ago. You on social media, oh, he a rat.
If that nigga's a rat, but he buying the drinks right now, you gonna be a drinking with a rat ass nigga. And that's just and that's as real as it is. He a rat, but he a rat, but he buying that Ace of Spade. He got that Ace of Spade coming over here, but he a rat though. You gonna drink with a rat?
Bro, niggas ain't even buying that shit, bro. Niggas ain't buying that shit like that. Come on, like niggas will buy black bottles like Bel Air or whatever on that type of time, whatever. Niggas ain't really going out and buying Ace of Spade. That's a gold bottle. I ain't seen a gold bottle since the last time I bought one.
I got one in here.
So you're another nigga, but I mean, I know what type of time you want. Like, yo, like, now I'm telling you, like, yo, I had one drink, whatever, I busted. I'm about to get 2 more. And it is what it is. Like, but the twist is to it, those where it's like, niggas that's out there like that, they're not doing that. They really not. But you know what they worry about? Fake ass Balenciaga sneaks. Fucking off-white shit, whatever. All this shit, yo, you don't even know if it's real or not. Because if you really break down the prices, I'm gonna get a pair of off-white sneakers for $700. They $1,500, bro. I know this personally. I'm a sneakerhead. Trust me, I know this. You going on Instagram and buying shit. Don't do that. Be more careful with your money. That's not official. But who am I to say anything? Whatever. Moving right along. Yo, we got to get into this boxing segment, bro.
All right.
Oh, wait. You know what? All right, so let's answer the question, whatever. I think the Snitch label is not misused. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. A rat is a rat is a rat. Because just because if you don't rat on some street shit, you might rat saying, I fucked a chick. You might rat saying, I did something else, whatever. A rat is a rat is a rat.
I would say a rat is a rat is a rat, true. However, I still say that there are times when a person is labeled such, and I don't think it's warranted.
Now, that's something, that is, it's a gray area. It's definitely a gray area. Mm-hmm. It's definitely a gray area. So I can get with that. All right, so we're going into this boxing preview / review. I think this is going to be pretty good. So Lomachenko versus Lopez this past weekend, however. I think the judges gave Lopez a generous lead.
You know what? I saw a much more tightly contested fight than with them scorecards. Like, I don't know.
You know what? Fuck. I'm just going her. I'm going out on a whim. I'm going out on a whim. I feel as though they wanted to have a part 2, and I don't know what the fuck Lomachenko was doing. I've seen this guy dominate shit. Now that doesn't mean that you can dominate everybody. You can't.
Right.
But I've seen more output out of him, whatever, over rounds, and I'm like, yo, what is he doing?
I mean, early on in that fight, Lopez was touching him up. And for me, and I don't know how you saw it, but for me, I saw the tide start to turn right around round 6. Round 6 was
I was going to say 7. But go ahead.
Mine was 6.
We ran the same journey.
Lomo started to touch him up a couple times in the 6th round, and I said it. I said, damn, all right, that was a pretty good round for Lomo. And then after that, it seemed like instead of just staying back, allowing Lopez to just keep on catching him and jabbing him, all that shit, he started walking the nigga down, and it turned into a rumble. Because I remember, prior to that fight, you had said that you felt like they was going to be in there throwing it, and I remember thinking like, all right, well, I'm not as familiar with these guys as he is.
Right.
He said they gonna throw it, so I'm gonna go off that word.
And I was really hyped for you to see the fight. That's why I'm like, yo. And when I watched it, I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me.
I'm sitting there like this, right? I'm watching this joint. That's why, like, when we hit like right before round 6 started, I sent you that joint. I sent you the yawning emoji. Like, all right, this joint.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yawn fest. But I mean, even though it was a yawn fest, but at the same time, Lopez was papping him. He was papping Loma at first. At first he was. But I don't know what happened in round 6, but when he tasted a little success, when he cracked Lopez, that one first, I said, oh, okay, that was a good one. Then them good ones started coming. I mean, them joints started coming, and I was like, okay, right. Now it's turning into what Chris said it was going to be. Like they was actually starting to catch each other, and as they inch closer to the last round, I saw that intensity picking up. So because of how I saw it go, if anything, that's why I really don't understand how you give such a gaping lead to Lopez.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, man.
That shit ain't make no sense, bro.
It was definitely crazy. And I got to say this, whatever. Loma, if you're watching this, you should be watching this right now. You my guy, man. I fucks with you, whatever. Did you throw the fight? I just want to know. I really want to know. Because I've been seeing you walk circles around people, like these boxers, whatever. Like, matter of fact, let me ask you a question. Do you remember the bull, what was his name? Guillermo Rigondeaux?
Not especially.
Bulls from Cuba. Undefeated from Cuba. Now, granted, he was a little bit smaller than Loma or whatever, but he was undefeated. What's that shit called? Not professional. What is it? Like before you get right before you turn pro.
What they call that shit?
I can't remember right now.
I'm not sure. It's
325 fights. He had 3 Olympic gold medals, and you got in there. I saw it, and I'm like, damn, Loma too big for him. Whatever. Let's see what he can do. He made Rigondeaux like a little ass fucking boy. I'm talking about niggas start spin like I never seen nobody spin in the ring and turn around and then actually form up the fight again. We seen it before. What was the guy name? One of them, Khan or something like that. Remember the bull who got knocked out, whatever. He used to come in with the ring with the tiger or whatever.
Wait, what?
You don't remember that? He came in the ring with a tiger before.
He came in the ring with it.
Yeah, what the fuck is his name? I can't remember his name, whatever. But if anybody listening, just comment and just say the name, whatever. But I seen this, I'm like, damn. But Loma be like almost somewhere like it's like the Matrix. Sometimes when he boxes, it's like how he just do this. It's like he'll slip a punch, come back around, spin you, come back around, nail you, bang. And it's like, how the fuck? Now, however, what I will say is this. I have heard rumblings of a part 2 that needs to get done. and Loma, you need to knock him the fuck out. And if you can't, so Loma got 400 unprofessional fights as well. He's a 2-time gold medalist. You're a shot fighter, then, I guess.
I think you need to start sooner. Get out the gate faster next time. Like you waited 6 rounds to start to stake your claim. You should have. You got to do that from the offset, because as you can clearly see, right, the judges seem to think that not only did you lose. See, I could have took that a lot better. Personally, I thought it should have been a split decision. I thought at least out the 3 judges, one of them should have gave Loma the fight. One of them,
yeah.
I mean, not only was it unanimous, but I'm looking at like I said, that gaping difference in the like one. I think one of the judges was like 119, 113 or some shit like that.
It was something crazy. And I'm like, what? Like, what are you talking about?
Why is why that disparity? Like, this fight was a hell of a lot closer to that. If you want to, it should have been like,
if you say 115, 114, all right, I'm with you.
I can go with that because of how the fight went.
If that was across the board, then there's nothing you can say. Like,
but they went. Talk about going left. Damn, that shit right there was out of pocket. I said, yo, it didn't. But see, like I said to you before, though, one thing I noticed when once the guy actually announced that he lost the fight,
he kind of knew he lost it. Like,
he didn't seem surprised at all.
Like, he kind of knew it. Like,
he saw it.
Like, yeah, I was like, because actually I rewatched it and I'm like, damn, it's a lot even closer. Because I'm like, damn, Loma lost. Like, I was saying maybe 117, 115, going with when I first saw it, whatever, going with Lopez. And I watched it again. I'm like 115, 115. I'm like, yo, this is like a draw.
Right, because
it's like a draw. It's
down.
You had said it to me, and I said, "Oh, you know what? Let me watch or whatever. Let me watch again." Remember, because I never saw it. I'm like, "All right, damn." And I watched it again. And I'm like,
down the stretch, he made bones for he made a case. He made a clear cut case. You could say that. You could definitely say, well, if anything, maybe it should have been a draw. Like, because I don't see a 116, 113, 119, 113. I don't see that.
No, that's impossible. He didn't dominate that. No, come on.
Hell no.
And we've seen better fights with better boxers where they get cheated almost. Like, it'd be that downslope. Like, well, wait, I know what I just saw. But okay, but they'll get the split decision or whatever.
Now, one thing I do want to say about Loma that I did not dig. No, I'm just saying.
Here we go.
Brother, I'm just gotta put it out there. Okay. Next time you gotta leave your Holyfield tactics at home. I wasn't feeling that headbutting shit. I wasn't feeling that.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I fucking knew it, y'all. Fucking knew
it. Maybe that was the problem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't like them headbutts. Maybe he got penalized on the comm. You know what I'm saying?
That's bullshit.
Brother, he was headbutting the shit out of that man.
That's bullshit. First of all, he's not Victor Ortiz. He's not Victor Ortiz. That's for number one. And we're gonna leave it at that. He's not Holyfield. We're gonna leave it at that. If you want
to headbutt motherfuckers, you in the wrong sport. You need to go over there to UFC. Now I think you could do that over there, right? Can you headbutt?
Look, I'm not even sure. I have no clue.
You probably can't even do it there, bro. I mean, this ain't motherfucker. Yeah, sign your ass up to the WWE if you would have headbutt some damn body. And that's reality.
So now you call them Super Mario Bros. And shit, whatever, hitting the fucking question mark. That's what you're saying. All right, man. You know what? Let me go ahead. I'm just going off. So look, we gotta move on, man. All right, so a preview. So a good fight is coming up, y'all. Nick Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz, Halloween night. It's got to be interesting. And fans are allowed. They are allowed.
How many?
I don't know. I just know fans are allowed. They haven't put it out yet.
I just don't want it to be a stadium that's capable of holding. I'm gonna just throw a number out there. I don't want it to be a stadium capable of holding 70,000, and they let 500 people in there.
So you want them to go to Logan Elementary auditorium. That's what you want.
Brother, it's gonna sound like it's a damn elementary auditorium in there. With every now and again you hear a voice like, "Get him, man!"
You know what? Oh, Bullard. Oh shit. Yeah, Bullock was still around for me.
Damn.
Bullock is he's a staple. He's a staple, man.
R.I.P.
So look. I don't know. Did you get any? So I'm gonna preview this, whatever. I don't know who's gonna win. Honestly, I don't know because they're both heavy punchers. They really are both heavy punchers. I think this is the fight. Whatever, you'll see more theatrics. Because I think if Tank lose, he might get dropped from Mayweather Promotions. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. But Santa Cruz has been a staple in this division for so long, and they both kind of moved up a little bit.
Okay.
So if I gotta predict the fight, I'm gonna say Santa Cruz by decision.
You know what I think? And don't ask me why, but I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think Tank lives up to his name.
Okay. All right.
I think Santa Cruz.
You could be right.
I think he's gonna end up thinking he got hit by a fucking tank.
Santa Cruz got some bombs. I'm just throwing it out there. He definitely throw bombs. And he lands. It's not like he just you'll find out.
Listen, brother. I'm not sleeping on either fighter. I watched some footage. I've seen it, but I'm just going with my instinct. And I think somebody might feel like they got ran over by a fucking tank when it's all said and done.
Okay. All right, that's cool. Whatever. I mean, I feel as though Santa Cruz is probably the more technical sound boxer because he got more experience. All them bombs Tank gonna be throwing, they're probably gonna miss because he misses a lot. Actually.
Now you know what? I see what you're doing now.
But what are you talking about?
No, I see what you're doing now.
What am I doing?
I gave a position on Tank, and now you leaning more toward Cruz. And when a minute ago you just said you ain't know who was going to win. Now you want to talk about
my original thought was I said Santa Cruz by decision.
You said that, but you was like, I really don't. You also said, but I really don't know who's going to win. And you made it seem like
you really don't know.
You made it seem like it was going to be very close, but now you talking about my mans don't be throwing shit that be landing.
I'm not saying that. What I am saying is though, was like, Santa Cruz should be landing. That's all.
And Tanks do too.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Against Gamboa. But
I'm sorry.
Anyway,
What
moving
was that
along.
last part?
Huh?
What was that last part?
No, I said against Gamboa, who had a torn ACL. But
did he tear it?
What happened?
Did Tank tear it?
I don't know.
Well, then shut the fuck up about some Tank. Tank ain't got it. Tank ain't had shit to do with what happened to that man. You can't throw that up in Tank's face, and that's reality.
Oh man, it's always a good time. It's always a good time. All right, so hey, listen, boxing fans, anybody that's one of our subscribers, whatever. I'm throwing out another gift card since we can't get no movement on the subscribers. $20 to your favorite restaurant, whoever replies first. So we are looking at a new start bench cut, which will be lineal champion, undisputed champion, and the guy you have to go through. And we're going middleweight. And if you reply to this comment, don't act stupid because we're going to actually look at the comments. Andre Ward, Bernard Hopkins, and Roy Jones Jr. I'm going to start this off. Woo! Right. So, if I had to choose, for me personally, I'm going with Andre Ward. That's the lineal champ. The reason why I say that is because he's the epitome of defensive boxer and also offensive boxer. He is definitely the epitome of that. Hey, cut out.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm listening.
No. You throwing your arms up, but they're like, what the hell?
No. Nothing am I saying?
Second, I'm gonna have to go with my undisputed is B-Hop. Because B-Hop did it for so long. But I think if B-Hop and Andre Ward were to meet in their primes, Andre Ward would do something dirty to him. Which means to me that the guy you got to go through is Roy Jones Jr. Because I don't understand how you can fight the guy that worked at Crown Fried Chicken and then the boy from Cons, then the boy from the flower shop, and actually get praised for it. I'm just saying. Whatever.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. Who the fuck did that? Who fought the guy that... Oh, okay, got you. Okay.
Roy Jones, yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy you got to get to. That's the guy you got to go through to get to them.
Got you. All right. I agree with everything you said, except I just want to. The first two just got the flip flop, but other than that,
that's bullshit.
I mean, you could call it bullshit, brother, but that's what. But you know what I'm calling it? You know what I'm calling it? I'm calling it a lineal for B-Hop.
Now, I'm not going for that. I'm really not going for that.
Get up and look. Look at it. Look at it. That's reality.
I understand he's from Philly, whatever. I love him to death, whatever. He put Philly on the map, on the boxing scene, whatever, after so many years. But however, like, Andre Ward, come on, man.
No disrespect to him. I like Andre Ward.
Ward and Hopkins fought. Think about that one.
You know what? No, seriously, all joking aside, this is what I'm going to say about that. Now, I know defensively, even though Ward do have nice defense, defensively, you got to get an edge to hop on the D. But I mean, even if it's a slight one, you got to give it to him. He's a defensive fighter, brother. You know what B-Hop is? B-Hop is. Remember when the NFL was the NFL for real? And sometimes I'm just hey brother.
Okay, go ahead. I'm feeling you. When
the NFL was like the real NFL, when a wide receiver could get knocked the fuck out coming over the middle, it would be legal. Yeah. So back in that era, a championship game, whether it be AFC or NFC, and back in that era is more so NFC. A low scoring NFC championship game to decide who go to the Super Bowl or some shit, 14-10, a defensive struggle. Every little point you come across in that game counts. That's the kind of boxing match that Bernard Hopkins creates. He makes it that. He makes it a defensive battle where maybe you thought you were gonna see all kinds of pretty ass combos and shit getting thrown by the opponent, but B-Hop just finds a way to take that. He takes him out of that. See, I'm not saying 100% hands down that he would beat Ward. I ain't saying that because Ward is nice. I respect the shit out of that man. But all I know is this: some of what B-Hop has done to his opponents in the past, some of it is mental. And he kind of gets, and once again, I'm gonna take a page out of your book.
Let me ask you a question, whatever. Did he eventually know he was gonna fly with the ring with his fucking feet in the air? I didn't even know this type of shit. Like, I really want to know. Like, seriously, like, yo, he looked like he got kicked by fucking Ryu on fucking Street Fighter 2. Like, come on, are you serious? Yo,
I don't remember that.
He's like this, yo, bro. He was like,
I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? I saw it. I was there.
I don't remember that. Who? What happened? Who did this? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
It almost looked like either Ken or Ryu kicked him through the rings, right? And he was flying through the rings backwards. And his feet, like, everything was like this. It was like everything was up. Yeah, like, you can't make this shit up, whatever. Everybody saw it.
I don't recall it.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Wowzers.
Who was the opponent that night?
I don't know. It don't matter. He got knocked through the fucking ropes.
I don't see. I don't.
You know what though? You acting just like him. He was like, I don't know what happened. Like, I ain't getting knocked. What the fuck? Are you serious?
I don't recall that going down with B-Hop.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? For the people watching,
That's my
Google Bernard Hopkins getting knocked the fuck out. You'll see it.
All right, don't you want to move on to something else or some shit? I ain't got time, man.
I'm just saying. That shit was stupid. And actually, you know what? That's the end of the episode, bro. We are done, man. Short at whatever. Trying to keep it compact, whatever. I know y'all missed us for the last, couple of days, whatever. So we coming out with some new shit, whatever. And we gonna continue to give you fresh content. So, as always, my man gonna shut it the fuck down.
Once again, just want to say how much we love y'all for kicking it with a couple of brothers who put it down like no other. It's your boy, Reality Ron Bullard, my man, Chris Black. When you need a reality check, the reality room is where you want to be at. We'll be back next week in the building, God willing, and that's reality.
Oh, wait.
I'm never sleeping, cause sleeping is the cause of your death. Live by the code till I take my last breath. I'm never sleeping. I hustle while you rest. We from the cooking still ain't nothing left.